Oh my god! I heard I heard it back into my mic or my headset. That was crazy. Well, welcome back,
Crawled
guys.
back up there like a fart.
No, okay, great way. I think
I call it rolling thunder.
no, okay. Let's start off this episode by addressing the elephant in the room. There's been a bit of a wonky release schedule, isn't there?
I don't know what you mean.
We've been a bit not slacking, but we've been a little bit behind, I would say, when it comes to releasing episodes.
Well, it was so much easier when Dylan didn't have a job, because then it was just me and my bad schedule
and
that we had to work around, essentially.
And
now it's Dylan's terrible schedule, and mine, and my own increased terrible schedule.
This is legitimately the first episode we've been able to record on the weekend in, I think, like 2 months. And it's not even because we're on time, it's because we're very, very late.
It's just been difficult, man.
It has been.
I'm working all the time right now. You're working all the time right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I am getting a couple days off finally, but
I'm not. I have
not yet.
I have tomorrow off, and I'm going right into overnights the whole week. So, what the hell is? I'm sitting on my cable.
Yeah, but when you do overnights, it'll be
easier to record.
It'll be easier to do stuff too.
Yeah. But I'll be like dead. So. Welcome to the podcast.
I'm dead as hell.
Oh shoot! I accidentally have the response. That's the background. Oh shoot! That's Gangsta Steve. Okay. Ripping a wet fart directly to the mic. You injected so much acid into your penis. To my information, they really did just shoot Joe Keery on set.
Shame on you.
He ripped one, and it sounded good. But anyway,
title drop. If he wants to run a train on me, he can't.
Gotta be at least bisexual.
I picture her as a black woman.
So for the first minute and a half of this episode, we are doing a response. We are not doing a response. The YouTube viewers don't even know what that is. That's an exclusive thing. You have to be Mormon to get that.
You gotta sub to the Patreon.
$5 a month. $5 a month. But yeah, welcome to today's episode. We're 2 weeks.
He's charging $5 a month. He doesn't know that I'm charging $15.
So you're spending more money?
No. I run the Patreon, right?
Yeah.
And you think that the Patreon is $5.
But it's $20 and you're taking 15, I'm taking 5.
Yes.
Well, now I do know. And I'm not going to let this happen.
Well, no. Forget.
What are we talking about?
These are not the droids you are looking for. Speaking of droids, you ever have those, like the Campbell's soup cans, and it's got like, they've got the Star Wars one, and it's like R2-D2, C-3PO, Darth Vader, as like the shape of the pasta.
Sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I tried to hold it, but I watched my eyes dart around, and it was so funny to me. Gosh. Is this trying to segue into our first topic?
Oh yeah! Mac and cheese, baby.
Mac and cheese. As we all know, Mason is a
he may be
mac and cheese
but I'd be
connoisseur.
macking on his mom.
Okay. So, gosh. Okay. Mateo. Oh. So, as we all know, Mason loves mac and cheese. He gave me the single worst recommendation for mac and cheese brand I've ever had in my life. And this is not an exaggeration. Legitimately awful. And that's Goodles.
Listen, everybody knows Annie's white cheddar is where it's at.
Well, it was where it was at. Apparently, recently, I mean like the past month, Annie's was actually bought out to General Mills. Now, I'm sure as we all know, Annie's, why are you making that face? Stop making that face.
You know what I looked like? I looked like that the one Muppet that gets shot out of the cannon.
You look like
Hanzo.
Is it Buzz? I thought it was Beaker.
No, it's Gonzo.
Oh, Gonzo.
I was thinking of. Oh,
No,
I mean, I
no,
guess
you
I
looked more
kind.
like
No, I
Beaker.
did
You
kind of
looked
look
like
more
Beaker.
like Beaker, yeah.
He looked very Beaker because he's.
Because he also does the mouth thing.
Yeah. So Annie's was bought out by General Mills. And you know Annie's known as okay. You can stop making the Beaker face.
POV the Walton Files.
Okay, let me finish the topic. Annie's was known as the healthy alternative to everything. Basically, they were very healthy towards just people who want to be healthier. They're healthy towards people who had like specific dietary needs. Then they were bought out by General Mills, and that all went out the drain.
And now they hate people of color.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say that for certain, but
It's General Mills. Come on.
no, that's fair. That's fair. But yeah, so after General Mills bought them out, they completely overhauled Mandy's, gosh, and Annie's mac and cheese recipe. So
Whoa. Why would you buy out a company that does food the way people like their food done and then mess with the recipe?
because it's General Mills.
Man, what if I bought a Coca-Cola company and then changed how they made Coke to make like a new Coke for 2 years and then cancel it?
Oh, who would ever do such a thing?
Not the Coca-Cola company because they didn't sell. They just suck.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and read this little snippet from this little Instagram post I saw. In 2025, butter and skim milk were removed from the sauce and replaced with cornstarch, a cheaper thickener with no protein. Protein dropped from 11 grams to 9, and calcium fell from 110 milligrams to 90, a 22% drop in each.
Where the fuck is the lush jungle?
Okay, so that's 6:30. Actually, that's more like 6:20.
Dang it.
Oh, you were so close. You were so close. We had what, like maybe an hour left in the podcast?
I low-key did forget that I'm not supposed to swear. Not like, I know I'm not supposed to swear, and I avoid doing it and sometimes slip up, but I genuinely did forget that I'm not supposed to swear in these. So
Yeah.
that is my bad. I can't find my expo marker though.
Did you check up your butt?
Well, let me
Oh, yep. Start digging your butt.
get a few fingers up there.
Oh, yep. Let me do a little check. Let me get the light for you. Let me get that.
Might help, like spitting on it to get a little bit of a deeper.
Okay,
look.
we're going too far. Yeah. So, this change was made within the past few months. It seems like it was towards the end of 2025. But people are just start talking about now.
Your own thing. I don't know where my expo marker is.
No, that's fine. I will write down. 6:20. Okay. And people have been review bombing Dandy's mac and cheese because a lot of people, obviously, like I said, they had dietary restrictions that were fulfilled by Annie's, and now they just can't do that because General Mills sucks and we hate General Mills. Okay, say it with me now, kids.
General Mills.
Dude, I swear to God, one of my coworkers does that exact same bit all the time, and it's so annoying.
Well, it's from How I Met Your Mother.
Is it really?
Yes.
I hate everything. But yeah, no, that's the Annie's thing. That was just kind of fun, not fun, but it's a little news topic I saw been blown up recently.
It's a little bit of a freaky, silly news topic.
God, I hate this game. Games, bacon, pizza, Freddy
But
Fazbear's
no game?
Pizzeria, huge
Animatronic.
bear, horror, yar. Anyway, FNAF.
Well, Dylan, that's the spirit.
Halloween. Mateo, did you take your Adderall today? You seem a little
No,
ADHD. Oh my god. So FNAF had its 12th year anniversary this past week. Huge things happened. Mateo, do you want to talk about one of them? You want to talk about one of them?
Wait, what am I talking about?
The new FNAF news. We had 3 big pieces of FNAF news happen over the week.
The only one I actually know about is... Oh, I guess I know about the other thing that we were just talking about before starting this. But Security Breach 2 announced.
Security Breach 2. They
Which
announced
I've got very... Sorry, I've got very mixed feelings on Security Breach 2.
That's fair.
Because, on one hand, it's cool that they didn't decide to, completely backpedal on their stuff. Because, I think that would have been kind of lame.
I agree.
To just, have Security Breach exist alone in a vacuum. That's what I thought they were doing with the Mimic for a second.
Right.
Where it's I thought they were just going to drop Security Breach as a thing. That being said, I think there is a failure to recognize that people's enjoyment of FNAF doesn't just come from the lore, and that a lot of people did like FNAF for the challenge, horror, and aesthetic of the actual games.
Now, to be fair, the only bit of Security Breach 2 news that we know of is that it exists and Vanny's getting a redesign. So, I mean, they could theoretically be taking this game from a whole new perspective than
sure, but if you're doing
Breach.
Security Breach, you're not really making a FNAF game.
That's fair.
That's my hot take. I think we haven't had a FNAF game since Pizza Sim. In that the thing is, if there was no demand for an office FNAF game, there would not be such a thriving community of fan creators that do actually stay faithful to the kind of gameplay that they were that Scott did in the original FNAF games. The thing is, there's a demand for it. People like it. It was something people really liked about Five Nights at Freddy's. And I just don't quite understand why we're throwing that all away in favor of what was two of the least popular FNAF games. Period. I respect their gusto, though, for sticking through with something that they really want to see succeed.
Mm-hmm.
So, this isn't so much my criticism for Security Breach 2, but more so my criticism in the fact that I think that Steel Wool really should do just a good office FNAF game and tell their story with it. At some point, it just needs to happen. That's
fair. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to disagree with you on this one, though. I don't think they need to do an office FNAF game. I think it's a kind of an interesting idea to stick with their style. I do hope, though, that with Security Breach 2, they make a lot of improvements off of Security Breach 1. I wouldn't mind them doing maybe a custom night where they bring back the office style like they did with Sister Location, where the gameplay was nothing like the original FNAF games, and then you had a custom night, which is more classic. So I wouldn't mind that. But
sure. I'm not saying they get that they never do a
right. No, I understand that. Yeah.
An open world thing, but I think they only decided to do the kind of stuff that they did with Security Breach because it was one of the more popular things at the time, rather than it being a truly inspired way of doing the gameplay. I think they're very inspired with the kind of art style or aesthetic or the kind of look that they want with the game. That's what I'd say is the strongest aspect of Security Breach's design, which is the Glamrock animatronics. I think actually work pretty well. I think they could have been adapted better to actually become a horror thing, and I think Ruin really did its best to remedy that those mistakes.
Yeah, I agree.
But the aesthetic of Security Breach is very strong, in my opinion. I just don't think that the gameplay connects with most FNAF fans. I think most FNAF fans haven't touched Security Breach.
I have not. I will confirm. I just watched Markiplier's playthrough of Security Breach, Ruin, and I did watch it. I watched his whole live stream of Secret of the Mimic.
I've seen probably more videos on Security Breach. Just watching gameplay of it than I have playing any other FNAF game. But part of the fun of the FNAF games was also it's very new player friendly, if that makes or not lore wise, but the gameplay mechanics.
I would say lore wise. Because it kind of, lore-wise, almost... It does what, like, Evil Dead 2013 does. It kind of soft reboots it while staying within the universe. Like, you can follow it... No, it's like Resident Evil 7. That's a better example. So you can follow the new story without having to understand the old story, but understanding the old story, it enhances your experience with the new story. Which is something I do appreciate.
Yeah, my ultimate point is I just don't think there's a whole lot of crazy demand for what they're doing with more Security Breach. I am interested to see how it turns out.
Mm-hmm.
I really hope they just overhaul most of their gameplay systems, though.
I do.
Because, like,
agree,
just looking at it, it is very unappealing.
I agree. I do not care for the whole open world, quote unquote, Poppy Playtime-esque gameplay that Security Breach had. That being said,
even then, Poppy Playtime's really a more linear style of game.
Yeah.
Security Breach, I just don't, like, it just doesn't make good sense to me. Anything that they decided to do with that.
Yeah. No, it was definitely all over the place. But basing off of like Secret of the Mimic, they definitely made improvements off of Security Breach's formula. So that's why I'm a bit more I'm cautiously optimistic, cautiously hopeful about Security Breach 2.
I think Secret of the Mimic was definitely a better example of what they can do with the sort of I guess 3D FNAF style games.
I would say roaming FNAF. Roaming feels
that's a good way of putting it.
Free roam, yeah.
But also there was no desire for Secret of the Mimic. Not a single person wanted Secret of the Mimic.
That's true, but I do appreciate its existence. I once again, I hope that they take us all the criticisms from the last two games and they improve on it. The Secret of the Mimic, I do think it was fine. I don't care for Edwin. Hopefully Security Breach will get me to care.
But he made the Mimic.
That's true.
I put the pieces together.
I can't believe I want it to be known that song is how I knew the game was releasing, by the way.
I did not know the game was releasing when that song came out.
Yeah.
I just didn't know who Edwin was. I thought
it was just making stuff up.
What are you talking about?
I thought it was legit just making stuff up until I found out like it was a song for the game. Which is even funnier because the song is it's not a serious song. The song is like it's a joke song.
It's also terrible.
Yeah, no, I mean that's the point. It's purposely terrible.
I think we keep this rolling into the next piece of FNAF news, which I think you can take away both.
FNAF news ever. The biggest FNAF news since Pizzeria Simulator. FNAF World 2 is actually happening. They are legitimately doing a FNAF World 2. It's going to be developed by the people who made the Into the Pit game. And oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this. As we all know, I've been playing FNAF World on the side.
It's actually
Mateo
not
made
being
fun of
developed
me.
by Into the Pit devs anymore. Scott personally handed it off to Fiznom so he could cancel the official remake,
Oh my god,
of FNAF 1. Oh my goodness. He gets to do the official remake of FNAF 1 with FNAF Plus.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy privilege. Crazy amount of money he'd probably make off of it. And he looks at this and goes, I'm gonna have a crash out in the community and, have a hissy fit and say, I'm not gonna make it anymore.
I want to be so
thrilled. You're in a contract. You're in a contract, Biz.
I want to be
Scott.
That's two.
I swore.
I want to be so real too. The stuff that people try to cancel him for was like it was such a nothing burger. Like who cares? Let the man make the cool FNAF game. But anyway, one of my favorite things about Fiznom though, recently there was a FNAF fan game that came out. I forgot which one. I watched a video on this a while ago. But then people were making fun of it for whatever reason, and Fiznom was one of the people who made fun of the guy for releasing his fan or for the fan game. And it was FNAF in real time. It was a whole FNAF in real time thing when that was blowing up and people were getting upset. And Fiznom was also part of the making fun of it. And the FNAF in real time devs, they just responded with at least our game came out.
No, the thing is he's treating it like how like a normal fan game creator would.
Yeah.
Where it's like, sure, if you were releasing Five Nights at Jollibee's or whatever.
Good one. I like Jollibee's.
They've got good chicken there. Surprisingly, like I didn't love it originally, but it's grown. I go to it after work sometimes.
Wait, Jollibee FNAF
But anyways,
fan game. That's an actual thing.
Yeah, I know. That's why I referenced it.
Oh, I had no idea this was a thing. I've legitimately never heard of this.
I just have elite ball knowledge, I guess. But anyways, he's acting like he's, you know, a normal fan game creator when we have to hold him to a higher standard because he's in the Fanverse initiative. And he is doing the official remake of FNAF 1. So, like, I just don't know what is going on in that guy's head. I do not like Fizdom. Like, on a personal level, I just don't like him. I don't
personally hate Fizdom.
I don't hate him, but I just don't think I like the guy.
I do think it's one of those cases where he's too internet pilled. You know, he's too chronically online.
He just needs to I'm not like saying it's like his obligation or anything to do this. But he has to understand that, like, you are looked at under a much, like, wider light. Like, you are under the magnifying glass, bro.
Mm-hmm. What's with the sounding rod?
You're going to get more hate.
What's with the sounding rod in your hand?
It's a 3DS stylus.
No, you see, that was elite ball knowledge I just dropped on you. But yeah, FNAF World 2 by the Instant Pit guys.
Yeah, you know where this has been.
You know what's disgusting? I know you've legitimately licked it. Like I watched it make contact with your tongue. And I think that's gross.
Oh yeah, no, it left an end in. I'm gonna have to wash this now.
Yeah, you're gonna have to wash that and your tongue. But yeah, Into the Pit devs,
I've got a disinfectant wipe.
Confirmed FNAF World 2, possibly the biggest piece of FNAF news ever. The next piece of FNAF news is not as big, not as huge. It's just like a real life Five Nights at Freddy's pizzeria opening in New Jersey.
It's clean now.
Yeah, but I mean that's pretty much it. FNAF Security Breach 2, FNAF World 2, actual real life New Jersey FNAF pizzeria, permanent location.
Which like if any state is gonna have a FNAF
Jersey.
pizzeria, it's gonna be New Jersey.
If anything, Scott probably chose New Jersey to confirm the fact that the games take place in New Jersey.
He was probably inspired by New Jersey to make FNAF.
He absolutely was.
He was like, man, what state would be so a double dollar sign backwards that I could place FNAF in?
And it's New Jersey. But this is not a
he
joke.
He passed up on Florida. People would vandalize animatronics too fast.
Yeah. We're not kidding though. This is like, we're being jokey about it. This is legit, like, this is like huge, probably the actual biggest piece of FNAF
I think it's actually kind of cool, man.
I think it's beyond awesome. They're doing a legitimate, actual, real life FNAF after
let's
10
calm
years.
down here. You can't go
years.
beyond awesome.
That's fair. But yeah, after 12 years and Scott saying it'll never happen, it's actually happening. And also, a lot of the people working on the real life location are fans. The Regular Sauce, who is known for his very accurate recreations of FNAF movie costumes, is designing the animatronics in their designs.
I mean, you know how many YouTube videos I watched as like a little jit, where it was like, you know, we played Five Nights at Freddy's in real life, and it was then like doing a recreation of a set of like The Office.
Yeah.
And it's like, you don't know how much I wanted to do that as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
A lot.
Oh no, I know.
A lot.
Same here, brother. Same here. But it's officially it's going to be finished and, you know, opened in 2027. So
now I need it to be like open during the day as well. And just entirely during the day, they just switch up sort of like the style, almost more like Chuck E. Cheese-esque. They have like a salad bar in Pirate Cove. They've got like the prize corner, and you know, they've got a real life actor for Phone Guy, and he's just got like a giant phone on his head. And I would go and gif the animatronic fox.
No, you fool! Gosh, no, you can't reference Day Shift at Freddy's.
Yar.
Okay, real quick, they did announce some of the offerings. So just a small taste of the offerings that'll be at the New Jersey location. We'll offer a show stage using the animatronics featured in the game. Obviously, they'll be doing stage shows alongside food, arcade games. Wait, no. Foxy's Pirates Cove is confirmed to be a part of the restaurant experience, but they haven't revealed like what you do there. They even teased multiplayer horror experiences that customers would be able to engage with, encouraging attendees to visit with friends. So this confirms that we will be taking the little kids and shoving them in the mouths. We will be murdering children and putting them into robotic animatronic suits.
When you guys get back, I'm taking the Foxy mask. He's getting Bonnie. Jared's getting Chica. Nathan's getting what
Freddy?
Was there a Freddy mask kid? I feel like no. I feel like it was just three bullies.
It was the Freddy mask.
But anyways, we're donning those and we're throwing Mason directly into the jaws.
No, what we're
Freddy.
actually going to do is we're going to have me as Bonnie. We're going to have Mateo as Chica, Nathan as Foxy, Mason
Why am I Chica? Wait, I want to be Bonnie.
I'm Bonnie. I literally have...
No, you're not Bonnie.
I have like a bunch of Bonnie merch. I'm better than you. Anyway, moral of the story. And then Jarrett is going to be tied down to a chair while we throw Milo into Fredbear's mouth.
I do actually prefer the idea of throwing Milo into Fredbear's mouth.
That's what I'm exactly.
Accept that.
Exactly.
Also, I've got Bonnie on my wall, so
okay. You got Bonnie on your wall.
I've got Bonnie on my wall twice.
I'm better than you.
Withered Bonnie is my favorite, anyways.
Anyway, yeah, so we will be throwing Milo into the jaws of Fredbear. I hope, obviously the location is going to be beyond packed. It's going to be very successful. I hope they slowly release multiple locations throughout the US, and each one of them is themed off of a different pizzeria. So maybe have like 3 of each locations across the state. You get FNAF 2, FNAF 1. You get.
I think they should
Frights.
have 4 in every single state.
That would be. I don't think they'd be able to maintain that, but I would definitely appreciate if they at least had enough to cover every entry with a pizzeria in it.
Because they need Fredbear's, they need FNAF 1, FNAF 2.
2, they need Fazbear Fright. Maybe Sister Location if they want to get a little jiggy with it.
But Sister Location is just a warehouse, is the thing.
That's true, but it was a warehouse meant to license out animatronics. So Chica's Party World is definitely a location that existed within universe.
That's what I'm saying. Like it would make more sense to do Chica's Party World, but we have no clue what Chica's Party World would be like. So that's
what Scott does. What Scott does.
Scott, all right. Respectfully, Scott has no clue because he will make stuff up before he ever writes it as like an actual thing.
That's so true. That's so true.
You need like 5 seconds to look at Scott's writing to tell like he's a wing it type of guy, and he is no like expert author for that kind of stuff. Oh,
not at all. That's why he hired an author for the books. But yeah, FNAF news, big news, huge news even. I would say probably some of the biggest news ever.
FNAF news, it's big news. It is huge news.
We're gonna go ahead and use this to segue into our next little topic. Very short one. Fortnite is doing a gaming season. And the reason why I mention this is because some of the collabs are very interesting. Let me pull it up. They confirmed
like Hatsune Miku with her feet out.
So the confirmed collabs are Sonic.
Don't have to look that up because he got excited.
The Sonic franchise with Sonic, Shadow, Eggman, Tails, and Knuckles. Kingdom Hearts with Sora. Mega Man, Pac-Man, Persona 5, Beyond Good and Evil, Spyro, Crash Bandicoot. And this is the one, and now we get to the final one, which is one that people were not happy with, right? 99 Nights in the Woods from Roblox.
I don't know what that is.
Exactly. It's a random Roblox game that wasn't good. I mean, actually, I didn't play it. I don't know why I said that like I played it, but yeah,
they should have gone with Granny.
The cover art did get leaked, an unfinished cover art. But yeah, so Spyro, like I said, not Skylander Spyro, unfortunately, just Spyro from his own series. Pac-Man, Tetris is also in there for some reason.
Spyro himself from his adventures.
Yes, and Tetris once more. Eggman, that 99 Nights in the Woods for some reason. Crash Bandicoot, huge season. The battle pass got leaked, and it's literally only Sonic. So everything else is a shop skin, which is hilarious. But nonetheless, Fortnite gaming season, which brings us into our last piece of gaming news: the Hood and Marvel Rival.
The Hood
is it season 9? 9.5?
It's 9.5.
9.5. It's season 9.5. So I don't care about it as much as Mateo does. I'll let Mateo talk about it for a moment. He had some opinions to share on it.
Personally, I think I think 9 was it was very popular at the beginning. It got a lot of hate towards the end because how sort of stale the meta got. I think 9 was probably the best season they ever released after season 1, not season 0.
Interesting. Okay.
A lot of the team ups were actually pretty good. Like, you could take a bad team up and most of the time it would work out fine. But also it could be very useful to the point where, like, some characters were really saved by their team ups. That being said, going into 9.5, you sort of hit like that peak of staleness.
Mm-hmm.
And then you added Hood in, and Poke's very unpopular in the game because a lot of people find Poke very boring to play against. Adding a Poke tank was very meta and pretty annoying while not nerfing Magneto was really just not like a great idea for the meta. That being said, I think Hood's fine. There's a big overlap between his and Vanguard Pool's niche, which I don't like. I think they sort of didn't do anything particularly crazy with his kit. That being said, I haven't played a lot of him.
I haven't played any. I haven't played the season.
I think the new season's fine. I think they should have done better nerfs. I think they buffed a lot of characters in really just dumb ways. But it's fine. It's very stale. I haven't played much since I got to Grandmaster. Could never be you, Mason. Me. And yeah.
He's a loser. Sorry, I should have said that. Yeah.
I mean, that's all I have to say.
Yeah. Well, I haven't played it, like I said. It was confirmed, though, that Gore is going to be the head of Season 10, and he is a DPS, it seems. So...
Which, like, you're huffing the copium if you think he wasn't going to be DPS.
That's true.
Sorry, lads.
Okay. But with that, go ahead and toss us to our next piece of news. I'm trying to pull up the information
Dylan
right now.
admitting that he is gay.
No, I'm not gay. I do not love women. I mean, I love women. I do like. I don't like
women?
men.
Ooh,
oh,
Dylan, that's a Freudian slip. We accidentally admitted it.
oh no! They know I like men on the Mormon podcast. So Roblox lost $70 billion in shareholder value over the past year.
You're telling me that the guy who constantly like defends the pedophiles on his platform and wants to make it a dating site is ruining his platform for the common advertiser? This makes no sense to me.
This is shocking. How can the dating app pedophile defender?
Man,
how could he?
Man, look at this gaming platform that has almost primarily kids who don't have a source of income. Look at the amount of pedophiles. This is exactly where I want to advertise. And that was also Elon Musk's thought process when he bought Twitter.
Your chair squeaking for a second there sounded like the...
I think that's my mic's...
I don't know. But anyway. Yeah, it's crazy to me that this... I feel like he didn't see this coming. A lot of people didn't see this coming, even though it seemed pretty obvious based on the fact that all of the bad press they've gotten over the past year. And I cannot stress this again. Once more, they've lost $70 billion with a
Pork
B.
found in kitchen, fart found in butt.
$70 billion in market value over the last year. That's a 70% drop in its shareholder price, which is crazy work. Absolutely crazy work.
Yeah, if any other company did that, they would be dead.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, any company losing 0.1% of that would be gone. Which we got something similar to that right after this, actually. But yeah, huge, crazy thing.
What's up? Yes, just give me a second.
You good now? You good?
Yeah, sorry, my mom was asking me something. What do you want me to do?
I want you. I'm not going to say that. Your mother's a very lovely woman. Anyway, there was also a huge piece of go figure, EA drama recently. Let me pull it up.
My bunghole.
So I already know. So basically, Battlefield 6 released, of course, last year. It was hugely, not last year. It's last year, 6 months-ish, 6 to 8 months ago. It was hugely successful. The most successful Battlefield game in a while. Following that, I want to say 40% of the dev team got laid off.
They certainly didn't get the other type of laid. It was only laid off.
Only laid off.
All work, no play makes Jack a dull boy.
But yeah, so anyway, as compensation for their hugely successful game, it was an unknown number of people that got laid off. But their hugely successful game that went gangbusters, they got laid off. An unspecified number of people got laid off from the Battlefield team. Following this layoff, of course, was an $8 million raise to the CEO of EA Games for, get this, Battlefield 6 being so successful. Now, I'm sure as you can assume, it was pretty confusing to hear that Battlefield 6 was so successful that the CEO got an $8 million raise, which now he's at a $38 million a year salary. Whereas the actual people who made the game got laid off. So it's very interesting, right? Wouldn't you say, Mateo? Wouldn't you say it's pretty interesting?
No, I think all game developers should die. Especially Toby Fox.
I made the spacing on your camera weird. I'm just realizing this now. It doesn't look normal in the footage. Now who cares? Who cares? Just like who cares about the poor developers that were laid off at EA. But yeah.
It's EA. Like, I'm sorry. If you
Bork found in
like
kitchen,
go work at
Bart
Evil
found in
Butt
butt.
Rape Company, and you get evil butt raped, I don't feel all that much sympathy for you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Man, I just really want to go work for this developer that is known for screwing up. Or
screwing people.
Screwing with everybody. Just like everybody, unanimously. Shareholder. Customer. Developer.
Let's not forget to mention the fact that this comes at the same time as EA being bought up by the Saudi government. So
I don't think being bought up by the Saudis over being bought up by like Israel though.
that's fair. I mean, the Saudis are like
it feels like that's the alternative
on like a tier list of evil people. I think they bumped themselves from an S tier or
like,
probably
yeah,
like an A tier evil to maybe like a high B tier, maybe low A
the,
tier.
the thing is, like, evil, you're competing with like the three big dogs right now, which are China, Russia, Israel.
America.
But we are America, so we can't,
No, let's be real. We're in the top 5, right?
We're top 2 right now.
Oh, we're top 2? Yeah, no, that's fair. We're top 2 always. Let's kind of be real. Realistically speaking, we're kind of top 1 at all times.
No, not top 1.
We kind of fear-monger the whole world.
I would say consistently there is at least one country that is worse than us.
Well, I think like if we're thinking like on like an evil, like morally scale, we're definitely not top 1. But if we're talking like evil as in like controlling and like kind of, putting our foot into
but even then we're not
belong.
Oh, we are sorry. If we're talking about stepping into business where we don't belong,
we're number 1.
We put Russia to shame.
Yeah, no, we're not.
Like
we're
Russia's
number 1.
Russia's our runner-up. Then once again, I'd say China.
No,
But
because
like,
even
but
China
like,
stopped kind of
uh,
invading people recently.
we
So
as Americans, we get like a sniff of something, a sniff of somebody like stirring the pot, and
like,
we're like,
are you trying? Are you trying
let
to?
me get a hand in that.
Are you trying to
Let
like?
me let me add some.
Are you trying to step into us? Are you trying? Are you trying to? Are you trying to do your own thing? Oh, I don't think so.
Ooh, you're trying to have your
Ooh,
own
oh, are
civil
you?
war?
Oh, are you trying to?
But like,
Ooh, are you trying to like?
but like, what if we
You
could
trying to like?
install our
Trying to like
own power
Are
there?
you trying to overstep? Are you trying to be reasonable with how much power you want? Ooh, no, that's
Oh,
ours.
oh, you wanted civil
Ooh,
rights?
yar, me bird don't like ya. Give me all your
Yeah,
gold.
yar, me bird likes ya.
Yar, I don't like ya. Give me all your gold. But yeah, no, we're pretty evil. I would say, realistically speaking, we are probably the most evil country. Just kind of across
No,
the
not the
board.
most. No. The thing is, I just wouldn't say like we're the
Well, like if
maybe
we're,
top two.
I would say we're inarguably
But
top
like,
five.
so
Like
like, are we
morally,
looking like at all of history?
all
Because
of
then
all
I
of his.
definitely don't think we're top two.
Well, no, I'm just kind of like at the maybe all of history. We're in the top five.
The,
Right
the
as
thing
of
is, like,
right now, I would
I'm
say
thinking
we're
like past
solid.
100 years.
Past 100 years? That's a good question. I would say
In which case, I would say like
Canada's probably up
we're
there.
probably we're like neutral good World War One. We're objective good World War Two.
I would say we were pretty more so on the good side.
And then
of World
after
War
World War Two, we really just hit that like low curve.
Yeah, we kind of go down. Yeah.
Popped back up 90s. And then like
Plateaued in 2000.
we're riding our high in the 90s, I'd say.
Yeah, I would say
And
plateaued
then
2000.
2001 is,
No,
Iraq and stuff.
I don't think we can.
Which is
I don't think we can say we plummet in 2001, kind of off because of 9/11. I would say we kind of plateau, if not drop off a tiny bit, and then at
well, but, all right, but like 9/11 can't act as an excuse for like genocide in Iraq.
Well,
I'm just saying.
we are
Like,
America.
no. Like essentially, we sent the power of a first world nation directly into Iraq, and was like, "All right, guys, we trust you not to like rape and pillage people."
Well, I mean, okay, to be fair, we are America. We are kind of number one, so that's kind of their fault for not being.
No, like
us.
the thing is that is our thing.
Yeah, I will say, if
But I don't think we get a pass for that. I think like
for sure.
2001
Good
to
movie.
all the way end of like Trump first term is like this big.
I would argue that we just
line.
kind of been going down.
Well, I just no, it's just like a flat line till end of Trump first term, and then you get like this sort of weird like down squiggle with COVID.
Yeah,
and then it's like another flat line from there, and I think now we're at another drop.
I would argue we had like a very it's like a this. It's kind of like this. It's like a very.
What I'm saying is, I think for most of our life we've been on the flat line.
Probably, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, end of Trump first term was when you really saw the line go back down in our lifetimes.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Well, that's true. What were we talking about?
Anyways, I would say, like, we're probably at like neutral bad evil right now. I don't think we're at like true evil, but like neutral bad evil.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. If we were counting the past 100 years, Canada would definitely be in that top 5, though. As we all know, very famous fact, Canada is the reason the Geneva Convention exists. The Geneva Convention.
All right, but admittedly, like, just
no,
it's not even their fault.
No.
I'm sorry, it's not their fault. Like, I'm sorry. If I'm thinking, if I am the
biological warfare,
but if I'm the Canada military.
Canadian.
And I'm thinking, how do I arm these random people? And I've got a stockpile of the weapon that is most easy to aim because it will always hit somebody. And like, you get to die a very painful death. Of course I'm going to give everybody shotguns. Because like, shotguns work good.
Are shotguns banned by the Geneva?
You can't use buckshot.
Really?
In war. Yeah, it's not allowed.
That's crazy. No, buckshot shotguns are not banned under international humanitarian law.
Sorry, I think it's technically sawed-off shotguns.
Oh, sawed-off shotguns. Yeah, no, sawed-off shotguns are banned. Yeah, but that's like that's a very well-known thing. But yeah, no, I mean,
but like, you made a gun so easy to use. Of course, somebody's gonna use it.
But that's like,
sorry.
But that's like saying that's like saying Christopher Columbus. No, that's a bad example. But like, if you have to go,
Christopher Columbus.
If you're able to pull up the Geneva Convention and go down a list and see Canada's name all over it, that's kind of not a good thing. I would argue that's a very immoral, like completely like just evil. Because that's like, you know what that is? That's like being Satan. Right? Like, you're wondering, like, oh, what are all the evil things in the world caused by? And you go down a list and it's caused by Satan. But replace that with war crimes and Canada, and that's what it's like. You're kind of put Canada.
Sure. But like, I don't think we've got like a right to talk about that, because like the thing is, maybe they did more before the Geneva Convention, but we did so many more after. We like relished in that.
Yeah, but like, we didn't create the entire.
We did it in like a cool American mythos kind of way.
That's true. We did do it in the American way, and that's what matters. But anyway, Mateo, I think you had something you wanted to talk about. Very important to you. Would you like to talk about?
You're so right. I got cafe trained at work.
No.
Yep. Look at this, guys. This is my third work shirt, because I've got the blue one, and then I've got the green one.
Horrid joke just now. I thought of a horrid joke. Urban Cafe is a very interesting name for that.
But it's also like the only shirt that doesn't look absolutely terrible.
Is that a promotion, technically?
No, it's just it's more experience in a different department. It's more so like if I got another job just in a different department at my work. It's like if you started working.
It's like if I started working the floor. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. But yeah, that's not.
But yeah,
not really the news that I was expecting you to talk about. Oh, Annie's taking off his pants.
No. Oh, you're talking about how I broke my tooth on a Crunchwrap Supreme.
Yeah, I find this really interesting because when I had the one time I had a Crunchwrap Supreme, that was like. It was like biting into a wet paper towel, because there was nothing crunchy about that. So I'm very interested in how you managed to pull
it really
off
wasn't.
It
just was like an unfortunate moment. I also don't know where my 3DS stylus went.
Did you just drop? We can rewind the footage and see what happened to it later. But
yeah, I'm just like,
yeah, okay. Well, while he's doing that, I guess I'll talk about the next piece of news since, yeah. Recently,
is it in my pants?
Supergirl dropped, or Warner Brothers dropped a video, about the behind the scenes of Lobo in the Supergirl movie, and accidentally, we assume accidentally, revealed that the entirety of the concepts art process for Lobo was done by AI. Just AI generated pictures of Jason Momoa as Lobo, which is a horrible thing to be showing off for so many reasons, because, big budget studio using AI for concept art on a character that's existed for over 50 years. That's like if you were trying to adapt the Mona Lisa into like a video game or something, and instead of looking at the Mona Lisa as a reference art, you decide to AI generate Mona Lisa in like a video game format, which is ridiculous because that's dumb. That's stupid.
Yeah, I wonder what James Gunn thinks.
I don't know. I would assume. No, he probably does. He wasn't like an overseer on the project. He might not know. I don't know. But there hasn't been a response. They immediately deleted the video the second people started calling out their, that little short site there, as if that would delete it from everyone's minds. But no, it's been a huge piece of controversy over the internet the past few days. And yeah.
Controversy.
That's pretty much it. Sticking to the topic of Warner Brothers, Mateo, if you're going to keep looking for your stylist.
Go for it, man.
All right.
I'm where did it go?
Warner Brothers and Paramount It's a very interesting thing, actually. As we all know, there hasn't been a Nightmare on Elm Street film in 16 years because of licensing issues, the Wes Craven estate being very stingy with the property since Wes Craven passed. But recently, not only did one Nightmare on Elm Street film get announced to be in production, two are currently being worked on at Warner Brothers and Paramount. Paramount is trying to remake the original Nightmare script for some reason, because like that worked so well the first time. And Warner Brothers is trying to make a new Nightmare film with Lee Cronin as a director, which I'm scared of because I think Lee Cronin so far has proved himself to be a very one-trick pony that with diminishing returns each time. I did not care for The Mummy, not a good film. Evil Dead Rise rocked.
Is it?
Yep, and his pants are actually off right now. I might have to blur that. Oh, maybe not. I might got cut off. I don't know. But yeah. So
There are no strangers to magic underwear.
okay, man. But yeah. So now it's like it's not even like a joke. Like they're legitimately Warner Brothers and Paramount are racing to try to get their Nightmare film out first, which is awesome because we went from no Nightmare for the foreseeable future to two Nightmare projects. Like they're fighting to get one out, which also obviously comes off the back of the Camp Crystal Lake TV show, which had its first posters revealed. Obviously, Linda Cardellini, the absolute baddie that she is playing Pamela Voorhees. Yeah, good stuff for the horror classics. Obviously, Texas Chainsaw Massacre is getting a TV show. Halloween is getting something soon, so a lot of good stuff going on with the horror classics. I thought that was pretty funny.
I want her to bail on my Voorhees.
I somehow managed to leave out the Israel UN thing. Mateo, would you like to talk about that now, or do you want to wait to talk about that?
No, Dylan, I don't want to talk about it. I love Israel. I love Israel. I love Israel, Hank. I can't find it. Where did it go?
Without your jacket, you look like the most like hodunk white trash.
It's a sweatshirt.
Wearing the same difference. Wearing the wife beater and the jeans.
It's on my chair.
Did you not check your chair?
I forgot to check my chair. No, it's not my chair.
The Elder Scrolls: The Search for Mateo's Stylist. Riveting content currently. I guess
it's just like it's one of those things where it's just like really annoying to lose.
that's true. No, that's true. I lost my stylist years ago. But I guess while you're still searching out, I'll go over the next topic. Spider-Man Brand New Day released. I saw it. It was pretty decent. It's definitely the best Tom Holland Spider-Man movie. Not the best Spider-Man movie by a long shot, in my opinion. But pretty good. Did a lot of things I liked. Did a lot of things I didn't agree with. But that's not important for this topic. What is important for this topic is the fact that it made $1 billion in 3 days.
I could have sworn it dropped in my lap.
Maybe, once again, we can look back at the footage once the episode...
Yeah, no, I think I actually will have to. I was really just trying to avoid doing that.
That's fair.
Because it's just very inconvenient.
Yeah. But Brand New Day made $1 billion in 3 days. The second biggest box office
Damn.
opening for a film ever. The only one I think that beat it out was Avengers Endgame. I'm curious.
Well, I don't know what the box office has anything to
I'm
do
gonna
with
kill
this,
you.
but okay.
We'll talk about your Israel thing.
My Israel thing. What we should do is we should get Brigham on to talk about the Israel thing.
Do not
You'd
get
love
Brigham
that.
on to talk about Israel.
Anyways, so
Oh, actually,
the
wait,
UN,
sorry, wait.
you know,
Mild correction. Spider-Man actually overtook Endgame as the biggest domestic box office opening weekend ever.
oh, that's neat.
The top 5, by the way, Star Wars, Avengers, Spider-Man, Spider-Man.
Are we surprised about this?
No, that's just hilarious. The first non-Disney one that came out, or the first non-Disney one is 7th or 8th place in its Jurassic World.
Yeah, that checks out.
Oh my God, Disney.
Anyways,
wait, Disney. I'm so sorry. Disney covers the top 19 minus Jurassic World. That's crazy. You can go now.
I can?
Yeah, you can go now. The next four are all. Sorry.
Oh my.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you really made me want to swear.
You set me up so well, man. I'm sorry. You can go.
All right, hold up, really quickly. What's my word for Wordle?
Yeah, do your Wordle.
I'm gonna go leery. Only A. All right, we're gonna hit him with the topic. Oh, baby! Wait. P, I, and C were all green.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Is aspic a word?
I don't know.
I think it is. It is! Oh, we got it in 3, baby. I'm actually so sexy.
Yep.
Well, no, sorry. This is important.
Mm-hmm. No,
right?
it is totally important. Mm-hmm.
No, it is because it's my coworkers and I compete in Wordle against each other, and currently I am in. Let's see. I think I was in 3rd place yesterday. I dropped to 5th, but still, of all my coworkers. Anyways, the UN officially declared what Israel is doing. In is it Iran?
Israel and Palestine?
Yeah, anyways, Israel and Palestine, but like, where are we attacking currently?
I think where are we attacking currently is such a funny question. Because I really don't know.
I think it is Iran.
I really don't know, which is the funny thing.
Wow, we are really, yeah.
Iran,
no.
Iraq. It's Iraq.
No, Iraq was years ago.
Wait,
I think it is Iran.
You put war in Iraq.
Is it war in Iraq?
Wait, let me check up. Where is
I think it is
the
Iran.
U.S. currently?
Iran.
It is Iran. It is Iran. Yeah, it's Iran.
Anyways, they officially declared what Israel is doing in Palestine and Iran, a genocide. Which you may be thinking, duh.
Doy.
No shite, Sherlock.
Not me.
But them declaring it a genocide means the UN can actually take legal action against them now. Like there's officially like this is the UN is famous for not doing anything. They do not want to get involved with anyone. This is like one of the few times I've seen them put their foot down and go, we're stopping this. Which means there will be no more UN funding to Israel. And there may or may not be an active effort to end what is going on there. So it's pretty big news. That being said, gas prices are up because Trump ended the peace negotiations again. Thanks.
Figure.
Wonderful. Double thumbs. No, it's really just not. Our government are making the worst decisions they can with this right now.
Is our government even trying?
I mean, they're trying to throw all their weight behind Israel, so. Anyways, that's basically it for
this
the
government
UN
real
thing.
Yeah, I would say that's pretty huge, honestly. Them declaring anything is like you said, huge news. So
especially against Israel.
Yeah,
that's pretty big.
Yeah,
it's so hard to talk about Israel though without sounding like Auf Wiedersehen.
Oh, there you go. There's one I did. That was worth it, though. I'm proud of that one.
No, but seriously, like whenever Brigham talks about it, I get a little uncomfortable.
I
Because
agree.
like
We love
Brigham's
you, Brigham. We love you.
right in a way, but also sometimes when he's saying it, it just sounds so.
It's one of those things where it's like, even if you're right
It just
about what
sounds
you're
so-
saying, the way that you can, it's about tone. It's about tone, and it's about.
I mean, it's also I know
delivery.
you've seen it. A lot of like the hate
It's just anti-Semitism.
that
It's
should
just,
be directed to Israel is just like straight up
just straight up anti-Semitism,
anti-Semitism.
which is not right. It's not right to hate a group because their government is bad. That's why, unless it's people hating on America, we deserve it. Let's be real. But
Well, I won't go that far.
yeah.
I'm
Anyway.
still born and raised an American, unlike you traitor.
Anyway, Legend of Zelda film. A lot of casting for Legend of Zelda film has been announced and released. Some names you might know, some names you probably won't. Ganondorf was cast by. He's been cast by. How do you pronounce that? I'm gonna butcher his name, and I feel terrible. Uli Latukefu?
I don't know who that is. Anyways, can I say who Link is?
Well, they know the casting dropped before.
Yeah,
they
no.
left.
So Bryan Cranston is Link,
No. Okay.
and
I
who
do-
played Jesse?
I do love though that I pulled up the actor, and the first thing that appears is a movie he did with Bryan Cranston. That is hysterical.
Awesome.
That's like, I'm like not kidding you at all. Like, I'm being 100% serious. The first thing that came up is a trailer for a movie he did with Bryan Cranston. But yeah,
that is awesome.
everybody knows it's Benjamin Evan Ainsworth, and then Bo Bragason for Zelda. Then there is, I'm going to pronounce. Gosh darn it! I'm so. Deachin Lockman. I probably mispronounced that too. Has been cast as Impa.
Well, you definitely mispronounced.
I don't know who Impa is, if I'm being for real with you.
Yo, listen. Who?
There's been a couple other castings. None of them have been like announced what their character is. The only other casting that was really announced was Sam Neill. Now, Sam Neill, of course, passed a couple weeks back. They revealed after his passing that this is the last role I think that he was able to fulfill before his passing. So,
Which is unfortunate because the last thing you'll ever do is being a Legend of Zelda movie, and if
yeah,
it isn't good,
that sucks. But it could be worse. It could have been him ending it on Jurassic World Dominion. So, yeah, Sam Neill is in.
it would end it
Legend of
after
Zelda.
Jurassic World Dominion, straight up.
Okay, we can't be saying that about a recently deceased man.
We'll just cut the wheat from the chaff there.
Oh my god! All right. Keeping on the topic of castings, the X-Men cast was announced. Some big names, some pretty surprising names. First off, this is a spoiler for Brand New Day. Skip 5 seconds ahead if you haven't seen it. Sadie Sink is Jean Grey. Obviously, that was revealed in the Spider-Man movie. Kit Connor as Scott Summers.
Wait. Why'd you even need to include? They wouldn't even know that Jean Grey is in Spider-Man. Brand New Day.
I mean, it's
Unless
not like
you just mentioned it. You
That's a
could have
fair
just said
point.
Sadie Sink is Jean Grey.
no. That's a fair point.
You see, that's more of a spoiler now that you actually said that.
Well, it was the thing that they tried to keep. I forgot that, that's a little thing on me. It's not like it's actually a spoiler. They weren't hiding it. Oh, this random redheaded character in the Spider-Man trailer. I wonder who it is. Like, okay,
You know what?
that didn't come through. Anyway, Scott Summers. Did I get that right? Is that his name? Yes, it is. Cyclops was cast. Kit Connor. Mattel, I told you it was the guy from The Long Walk. That's not true.
The black guy from The Long Walk.
No, not the black guy. That's not true. He's done a lot of random things. They went with actually a lot of low-key actors for most of the roles, which I appreciate. A lot of younger
Is
actors
it
as
Kit
well.
Connors or Kit Connor?
Kit Connor, sorry. Kit Connor has been cast as Cyclops, which I actually think, visually speaking, was a good casting. He looks a lot like Cyclops, a younger Cyclops. Christopher Abbott has been cast as Charles Xavier. And then Maya Bond, who is, I found out the reason why she has no credits.
Maya Bond.
Maya Boyd. Gosh, I'm so terrible at this. Maya Boyd, I found out why she has no credits. Because she is a Broadway actor. So that's really cool. Yeah, they were all casted as like I said, Maya Boyd as Storm, Christopher Abbott as Charles Xavier, Kit Connors as Cyclops, Sadie Sink as Jean Grey. Now, let's get to some of the crazy castings. Emma Frost has been casted. Samara Weaving, which is an actress I love. She's one of my favorite actresses. She's known obviously for starring in the Ready or Not movies. She was the opening kill in Scream 6. She was a pretty important character in Babylon. I forgot that she was in Bill and Ted Face the Music. She's one of those.
I didn't realize you were referencing Peep just now.
She's also the main killer in the Babysitter films. She's one of those actresses who've been doing consistent work in lead roles, but just not like big things. So this is probably her biggest role, which is huge. I love her. Like I said, glad to see that she's doing big things as Emma Frost too, who has become one of my favorite mutant characters thanks to Rivals.
Really?
I like her. I think it's funny. I think her character is funny.
I mean, you're entitled to your own opinion.
You know what? Your favorite X-Men is Cyclops. That makes you the whitest milk toast character ever. So back off.
I liked Cyclops back when everybody was hating on Cyclops.
Sucks. Cyclops is a boring character. Screw you. Huge casting. Indy Never Ready, who just blew up thanks to Obsession.
I gotta figure out how is that name supposed to be?
It's probably Neverett.
I just don't think it's Neverett.
It's probably Neverett, but like as we have just established, I can't read names, so she has been cast as Rogue, which is very interesting. I'm sure she'll do great acting wise. I need to hear her accent before I give the okay, because Rogue has also become a favorite of mine. Once again, thanks to Rivals. But yeah, I hope I'm sure she'll do a good job. I want to see the accent. I want to see if she can get that thick Southern accent down, because that accent is thick as hell. So I hope she can get that down. Otherwise, pretty cool. But now the biggest in the casting that I am most excited for, as well as I'm Mateo, Adam Driver as Mr. Sinister, which is awesome. Mr. Sinister is a character I don't care about, but I love Adam Driver.
It is Neverett.
Oh, is it really? God, I'm so smart. I was right from the very beginning.
It's Spanish, apparently.
It's spinach?
It's Spanish.
Oh yeah, she's a Spanish actress. Or not Spanish actress, she's a Spanish individual. I'm pretty sure.
What? Her father's Mexican.
There you go.
Her mother's
Mexican.
Australian.
Yeah, that's a crazy combination of things to be. But yeah.
I'd argue Mexico and Australia are shockingly closer than you'd think.
Are they? No, they're on two completely different parts they're on the other side of the map from each other.
Though you do realize the map wraps around, right?
No, I know. Come on, that was such a good bit. That was such a good one. That was a good one. Yeah, X-Men casting. A lot of crazy casts. I appreciate them using bigger names and also lesser known names, weaving them in a little bit. I'm very interested in the movie plays out.
Calling them no names is crazy work.
I didn't say no names. I said lesser known names.
Lesser no names? Wow.
Less.
You're a terrible person.
In my defense, Storm's
my
actresses
God.
doesn't have any film credits.
I gotta take my meds, bro. Not
Okay.
right now, but just in
Okay.
general. I found my stylus.
Nice. Where was it? Right in front of you? Oh my God, it's in your mic. That's hilarious. That's crazy work. Anyway, Incredibles 3 was announced. D23 happened. That's why there's a bunch of movie news. Incredibles 3 is announced. Frozen 3 was announced. They still have not announced who's replacing Josh Gad as Olaf, which I find weird. They did confirm he has a song.
Wait, what happened with Josh Gad again?
He died.
He's dead.
Yeah,
Oh,
he died.
he's dead.
He passed a few months back. Let me pull up the exact death date because
I feel like
I
he was
talked about
young,
this.
though.
Well, yeah,
Not like young, but like he just wasn't like old.
he passed on set. There's an on-set accident with a film he was doing. It was Wonder Man. He was filming a cameo for Wonder Man, and there was an accident. He passed.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm being 100% serious.
All right, screw you.
No, I'm being 100% serious. Brother, we've talked about this for multiple times. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why this is shocking news to you. I don't know why this is shocking news to you.
Josh Gad is alive.
No, he isn't, Mateo. He's been dead for like a year.
Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Oh wow, that is sad.
Okay, we're moving. I'm cutting this out to keep the bit going. God,
No,
gosh
sorry.
darn it.
Like I just. Oh, it took me a second to. I couldn't find it because I guess it's too new.
Yeah, it was pretty big though. I'm shocked that despite me mentioning it multiple times, you haven't.
No, I remember talking about it now.
Yeah. Anyway,
But he was too young.
Vision Quest
He
happened.
was 40. I guess he was bound to croak sooner or later.
Vision Quest finally got a trailer. James Spade is returning as Ultron. Thank God.
James Spade?
Yeah, that's his name, James Spade.
It's James Spader.
No, it's James Spade. I actually thought it was Spader as well. It's just James Spade.
No, it's
James
James
Spader. Oh, okay. The thing I saw was a typo. Yeah, James Spader. Okay.
I know because I like him. He's a good
I
actor.
love James Spader so much. He's great.
He's a great actor. He gives his full performance and everything.
I love his voice too. He was a great Ultron.
Like I watched a bunch of The Blacklist, not because I care about The Blacklist, but because I like James Spader.
Yeah. Yeah. James Spader is returning as Ultron. Apparently Vision Quest it takes place mostly within Vision's head. It's like him trying to figure out who he was before he got turned to White Vision at the end of WandaVision.
When they turned me into White Vision.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. You have to watch the show to really understand like the premise of the show, but cool thing that's happening. I'm actually excited for it. I will be watching it. Yeah, mainly for James Spader, obviously, but I will be watching it. Nonetheless.
It's probably the only MCU thing I'm actually gonna go see.
I love that. Have you seen his look too? Because they're using primarily human forms throughout the show. His look in the show is absolutely crazy.
Where he kind of looks like an absolute chud.
No, he looks like a scholar. I would say he looks like a Lovecraftian scholar. He got like a huge beard, like a gigantic beard, a nice suit.
No, I've seen him.
I'm describing it for the viewers. I'm describing it for the boys, Mateo. You Daft Punk.
He does kind of look like he's gonna say ho ho ho.
He does. But yeah, it seems like they're setting up because within the mind of Vision is Ultron itself. It's not like a recreation of Ultron. It is Ultron without like 100%. So it seems like my guess is Vision Quest is going to end with Ultron escaping Vision's mind, which could lead to him returning in the future, which I surely hope so.
Which makes sense. Like
Yeah.
that's like something Ultron. The thing is, Ultron in MCU did create Vision, so it only makes sense that like
as well too, at the end of or halfway through Age of Ultron, he kind of downloaded Ultron's like memory a bit. When he zaps him from the mainframe. But anyway, yeah. So I'm excited.
It'll be kind of cool.
Kind of neat. I like Ultron a lot as a villain. They already showed his design. It's the same exact design. It's like legitimately the same exact design from Age of Ultron. I can't tell if it's actually his first. It's his first design. So it's the design before he got puffier. It's literally the same exact one.
It's probably the only thing that I don't like, because like you really had an opportunity there.
Well, okay, think about it like this.
To just give everybody the Ultron design that they really wanted.
Well, no, think about it like this. For one, he won't be appearing as Ultron often. 2, this is within Vision's mind. So this is just Vision's recollection of Ultron. And 3, this could set him up to actually get that good-looking body we want.
All I'm saying is
And
just
4,
give
it's
me
a
the
T.
spider eyes.
I want
Give
the
me the
6
spider eyes,
eyes.
Ultron.
I want the gaping mouth that doesn't move.
Yeah, there are 2 things I think people want most, which are the 6 eyes, and then take the chunk out of the mouth.
I want that Earth's Mightiest
give
Heroes
them the
Ultron.
Kirby particles. I think everybody
Exactly,
wants the Jack Kirby particles.
We want the age. Everybody yearns for the Earth's Mightiest Heroes design.
Everybody wants it. Yeah.
It kills me too. I forgot that Avengers Assemble had Ultron debut with a good design, just for them to change it to the
Kirby Crackle. My bad.
The Kirby Crackle. But yeah, I hope we get more Insectoid Ultron. I doubt it because I'm certain they're going to stick with the Tony Stark thing. But even if it's like a similar design to like Rivals, that's perfect. I just want that mouth. At the very least, I want that mouth. The gaping maw of
I want the
is
mouth,
incredible.
And like, I won't hate if they don't do the eyes right. But you gotta at least do 2 eyes and have them not be the human eyes.
Yeah, I was about to say, as long as they stick to Inhuman eyes, because the human eyes I think work for Age of Ultron as a film, but those empty, soulless eyes. Oh, the idea of like James Spader giving a monologue while you look into the like an abyssal set of eyes it gets me titillated.
Yeah, but the only way the 2 eyes work if they instead of doing a bunch of Ultron eyes,
they
just
slits.
do the 2 really long ones.
Yes, like kind of like Venom style, Venom-esque.
Venom.
But yeah, huge return for Ultron. Ultron is one of my favorite MCU villains. Actually, I would probably say he is my favorite MCU villain. Yeah, no, Doom exists now. Speaking of which, the last topic we have to talk about, the final Doomsday trailer released. Now, I'm sure you guys want to keep it a little bit spoiler-free, so I'm going to keep it a little bit spoiler-free. The main thing I really want to talk about is RDJ's Doom voice. High-key, kind of stellar Doom voice. Mateo, have you watched the trailer yet? I know you said you were going to watch eventually. I'm not sure if you have or not.
I have not yet, actually.
Yeah, we can watch it together in a sec. But the movie itself, shot wise, they've only really shown like 1 or 2 action sequences from the film, and it's mostly a fight between Thor and Doom. It doesn't look amazing. It doesn't look bad though. But I love the voice they're giving him. I think he's doing a good job with the voice, and it seems like they're not taking off his mask, which is obviously, I think, the most important thing to do with Doom is keep that mask on, especially since I don't want to see Robert Downey Jr.'s face, unless he's doing blackface, Tropic Thunder reference. But on that, that's all the news we got for you. At least that's all the news I can think of off the top of my head. Mateo, do you got anything?
I don't really have anything to add. I'm not gonna lie.
I guess we'll just. I
don't really got any extra sauce for you.
It's crazy. We had a lot of news, and we talked about a security breach for so long, and we only hit an hour and 17. So, yeah. Yep. But anyway,
I do think it's funny that the largest chunk of the episode was us talking about security breach.
Which, I mean, it's us. I'm wearing an LA Night shirt. You have funny. You have the freckles in the background. That's not very shocking. But with that, we're gonna end the episode here. Like always, we hope you guys are like the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it tickled your funny bone a little bit. I'm running out of things to say, Mateo. Help me here.
Move in, now move out. Hands up,
and hands down.
Back
Get
up,
back up. What you gonna do now?